Good morning, everyone. So, we have been discussing that collections, right? Collections, list done, queue done, and today we'll talk about set, right? Set is one interface. All right? We know in interface contains only abstract methods, right? So, today topic is set. It is an interface. First point. Second thing, it is present in Java dot util dot package, and we have to import that one, and it is the child interface of collection. Fourth one, just a minute, where is he? Okay. And so it is a one interface. Moreover, if you go to the hierarchy, see the hierarchy. So whatever the behavior of the collection interface, it will come to the set interface through the inheritance concept, right? What is the keyword between inheritance and inheritance? It is the extents only, right? So inheritance to inheritance, we have to use extents, right? So we know the inheritance concept. So what is the inheritance concept? Whatever the parent members will acquire the child class by using simply extends keyword, and child specific methods available, and moreover parent specific members also we will use in our child class. This is called code reusability. We know the inheritance concept. So the part of a Java collection framework is imported the it is a collection, right? So that collection implemented classes is hash list, hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. So set is one interface. So in interface we with interface we can't do anything, right? Set is one interface, and it is extending the collection interface. So with the interface we can't do anything, but it's available only abstract methods. We have to implement that abstract methods in our application. So interface is, set is one interface. This set interface is implementing some classes. Hash set, linked hash set, and sorted hash set is extending the set interface. Set interface is extending the collection interface. Collection interface is extending the iterable. So iterable is the root one, right? Extends iterable collection, collection iterable set extends, set class, right? Interface to class. So it is the implements keyword. So hash set implements the set. This is the hierarchy. And one more interface is here, sorted set. This is extending the set. This interface implementing class is tree set. This is the hierarchy. Just a minute. Yeah, understood? Okay, without confusing, I will write, I will show some, this one, table. Yeah, see now, keyword, extends. When we have to use the extends? Between the class and class. Class and class nothing but if you come to the inheritance concept, superclass extends subclass from the inheritance concept. Again, when we have to use the extends keyword, again we have to use the extends keyword between interface and interface between. All right? Interface to interface. Like collection is one interface and set is also one interface. So which keyword we have to use? Extends. And implements. When we have to use the implements keyword between the class implements the interface. Suppose class name is some demo. Inheriting one interface name like demo2. Right? Demo implements demo2. This is how we have to use the keywords. Same here also. Set extends the collection interface. Collection extends iterable. Same well as the here interface is in the interface available only abstract methods. We are implementing in the class only. Understood? Okay, I will show that at the coding part of time. For time being, just remember this thing. So today we will discuss about set and some points. It is one interface. It is present in the java.util package. It is a child interface of the collection and some more points. Set is one interface. So set implements classes. What are those? One is the hash set, right? Class. So capital H set. And what else? Linked hash set and linked hash set and interface sorted set. Sorted set is interface implements which class? Tree set, right? Tree set class. So this is the thing. And the main purpose of the set is, what is the main purpose? I want to represent a group of individual objects in a single unit. That is the main thing. After that, specialty is here, duplicates are not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. This is one thing. Let me write a purpose. I want to represent the a group of as a single entity. Second thing, duplicates are not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. Right? This is the main purpose. The main purpose of the set is, I want, okay, this is normal to the all collection. I want to represent the all group of individual objects, right? Individual objects we know. Class name and reference variable. This is the reference variable. Suppose, let me take class name as demo. Class name is some small demo, like small demo. This is one reference variable. Like this, if you create n number of, objects, these all objects grouping, these all individual objects grouping into a single unit, and we can send it to one layer to another layer. We know this thing. This is one thing. And duplicates are not allowed in the set. This is very important point. And insertion order is not preserved. This is the purpose of one set interface. After that, and one more important point, fifth one, in the set not contains any new methods. Means there is no specific methods available in the interface. So which methods we have to use? We have to use collection interface methods. We have to use only collection interface methods. Set interface implementing the hash set. So there are, right? If you go to the hierarchy ones, so set is one interface, it extends the collection. So whatever the methods available in the collection, we are using in our collection, implementing of their extends class is hash set. In that hash set, we are using indirectly collection interface methods. Why? In the set, there is no specific methods. In this collection, it is extending the interface. So we can use both iterable and collection methods in our hash set class. And the parent class of the all class is object. So indirectly, we are using collection interface abstract methods, iterable abstract methods, and super class of object methods in our hash set by simply creating object. Clear? Okay, at the time of coding part, I can able to demonstrate that thing. So that is one thing, not contains any methods. We have to use the collection interface methods only. And one more important point, it is designed for maximum and uses a hashing mechanism. To store elements. Example, let me write example. Suppose if you create object as demo, right? Class demo equal to new keyword and class name is demo. For time being, just understand this thing. This is object creation. Reference variable dot hash code. This is one method. Then JVM will give one unique method. JVM means we know Java Virtual Machine will give unique unique number. Understood? This is one thing. So we'll go. So up to now we discussed about set interface. This is all points regarding set interface only. Set, where it is available, which child class, and which classes implementing that interface, what is the purpose, and some class and methods where we are using from. This is about, up to now we discussed about set interface. Now their implementation class, all are same. Set has set is implementing the set interface, right? Now let me write now some few points about has set. Same points. Has set is one class, right? Class contains methods and properties, nothing but functionalities and properties. Has set. Let me write one point here. So has set class implementing the set interface. After that, in this has set class, insertion order is not preserved. In this insertion order nothing but which is the input, which is the input, which is the, you are giving the inputs, that only same, that only we can get the output. That is called insertion. Nothing but it will take the first in. After that, it's not preserved and it's based on the hash code. Then how it will become store that? Based on hash code. The objects will store. JVM will use the hash code of individual objects and it will give the memory. So one more point. If you generate n number of objects, JVM will generate the one unique number for every object, right? Same points, right? In the inheritance what I wrote, same points it repeated. Now let me go to the some coding part, then you can understand little bit. Let me go to the coding part. Okay, this is not the thing. Let me create one class. Let me remove this thing. Let me create one class name. Class name, let me write set, right? Set sample 1. Let me take public static void main method and hit finish. So id will generate this structure. Let me remove these comments. So this is my class name available in the com.setDat sample package. So this is main method. Control will in the Java standard edition. Control will start. I mean entry. I would say entry point from the main method only in the Java standard edition only. Now let me write one object. How to create one object with the new keyword? Let me write what is the hierarchy? Set. Set is one interface. Their implementation class is hasSet. So let me write hasSet, capital H. Why? Because of it is a class. Class always starts with the uppercase. We know the basics. Thing. This is simple name equal to new one reference variable. Let me take names. I want to store the names, and here I have to give one class name. First I will show that how it will work. Class name and some generics, and remove this element in the generics, and see now hasSet. Imported hasSet. Let me remove this one. Let me put star. Control Shift O. Okay, we have to give here any element. That only the error will go. Let me give here one data type as a string. It is actually one object. Why? Why? Because of its object. We know the auto boxing. Auto boxing. It will convert the all data types into objects. Oh, just a minute. Anyone in the code? Okay, no. Okay. All right. So now this is class name, data type in the generics. I mean object, reference variable, new keyword, and hasSet. If I simply imported that one hasSet, we can use the all abstract methods. So this is not recommended. Not recommended. Why? Because of in industry recommended first interface name. Okay, generics, reference variable equal to new keyword, and their implementation class name. See now, interface we have to give this hasSet, which is I mean, what is I would say interface class is implementing the hasSet. I mean set interface, right? So based on this hierarchy only, I will write object. So same new keyword hasSet braces equal to names. Now I will take here interface. What is the interface? Set. And let me give one object name is string. Now let me put this one in the comments. It's a duplicate. Control Shift O. string. Save this one. See now, I created object for the it is a one polymorphism concept, you know, right? So this is the recommended. This is not recommended, right? Let me remove this thing. Let me save this one. Now let me print first sysout reference variable. What it will come, let me see. Let me run this. this thing. So it printed empty array. Empty array it's printed. Empty array. So okay, let me take index pointing to 0. It should be blue one. Index always start with 0. Okay, let me take this much. After added, I will take that. Now see this, I have to use the methods. So same as with the reference variable, we have to call the non-static methods. Dot add. See now, add is one method. We have to give the parameter as a string. Return is, it's a boolean coming from the set. If you take this one, let me give some name, something Krishna. I will use Krishna. End with the semicolon. Line with end with semicolon. Save this one. Now this add method. Let me hit the control. Take the mouse over on the add. If you hit the open declaration, see now only I opened one class. This is my set sample. Concentrate here. If I take add, if I hit the open declaration, it will redirect to the set. Where this abstract method available? In the 253 line, it is one method. And it is a one abstract method available in the set interface. Okay, it's available in the java.util package and set. Set is one interface, right? Set is one interface. It is extending the collection interface. Why? Both are the interface only. Set is one interface. That's why interface to interface we have to use extends keyword. Clear? If it is a implements, then it became class. Class implements one interface. If it is a super class and subclass, then also extends keyword. Understood? In the set interface, which method available? Size available, is empty available, contains available, iterator available, toList available, method, and array of two array available, add available. I use this method in my application. This is Eclipse in this first tab. I use this one in my application. But if you go little deeper, if you hit again, it is coming from where it is coming. If you hit the declaration, it will redirect to one more thing. That is java.util package and okay, set in the collection. Okay, let me go to the collection interface. Collection extends the iterable, right? The hierarchy, if you go, collection is one interface extending the iterable. This is the root. We went to the root thing. Actually, we went to the collection only. If you go to the iterable also, this is the root, iterable. After that, nothing is there. Available in the java.lang package. Java.lang package, iterable available. Just a minute. Yeah, see now, interface iterable available. This interface is extending the collection. Collection interface extends the iterable interface. In this methods available in the collection, whatever the methods available, we are using in our application. So there is no methods available in the set interface. The methods coming from the collection only. Size and contains, iterable, toArray, and array add method. These are all methods we are using from the collection. So That is the thing. So there is no specific methods available in the set, methods coming from his parent collection. Clear? Let me write some few names. Let me copy this one. First I will explain methods. After that, in the next thing I will explain duplicate things. Krishna, okay. Let me write method, some name. Let me write one more name. Let me write Mahesh. Let me write last name. Something names. You can take any name. Not only this one. This is what in my mind I wrote. That's it. Now, don't concentrate in this name. Just you can give any names. Just sys out. Now, what I'm trying to make a point, after adding elements, how became the array? That is my point. Okay. Just save this one. Just run this one. Before empty array became, now after adding elements, it's printed like this. So it is what I'm trying to make a point here. It is not follow the insertion order, right? Not contains methods, and yeah, this is order not preserved. Insertion order is not preserved. Insertion order means matlab, what you add first? Some name, Mother Radha I added. But what I printed, what it came? Mahesh. This is I want to try to make a point, that's why I wrote these names. So set is, don't take the insertion order, right? And how it became now, then let me put this one comments. Let me take one hash map. It will follow the hash map. Sysout object dot hash code. Who will create the hash code for this object? This is my object, right? Who will create? JVM. JVM will create one unique name. Let me run this code. One unique name will come. For the names. Okay, hash code is 0. Seriously. Is that? Okay. Let me create one more object for this one. Names 1. Now let me print reference variable dot hash code integer. Now let me take in the system.out.println. See Control X. Let me put in the braces. Let me save this one. What is the hash code of this one? 0 again. Okay. This is not working, I think so. Dot hash code. It will coming from the set, right? Set. Let me open the set. In the set, let me find out the hash. Let me find out the hash. Okay, let me go scroll up. Hash code. Okay. Hash code will return the it is returning only integer, but creates one, it should create like this, right? Just a minute, let me read this one. Creates a with the readiness splitter. Objected hash code. Okay. Objected hash code only. Okay. Let me take to normal thing, not not a collection. Let me remove this thing, not for this object. Let me remove all this thing. Let me write normal thing, sample the new keyword. Let me create one object for not collection. I want to show that what is the hash code of for any object type. Let me write system.out.println names dot hash code. Let me run this one. What it will come? See now, it's printed differently. So for collection it took 0, but for normal class it's printed one unique number. Who will create this one? JVM. Clear? So based on the hash code only, it will take place this one. What is that? It will place the all elements in the order. Okay, let me go to the back of the thing. Let me do on comments. Shift F. Let me create object for set string. Names is my reference variable equal to new keyword and hash set. Okay. No. Okay, all right. Let me run it again. So empty array, and after add elements, some elements. So how it will store in the memory? Let me take this whole thing. Let me copy this one. Let me go to the paint. Okay. So in next 0, we have some element. After adding elements with the method add element, array filled with some elements. Now we can use based on these operations also. Suppose I want to names dot contains. Let me give any name. let me give Mahesh. After that, this is out, let me write whether this whether it will go, cursor will go elements line after line. This element available, it will check and it will give the one Boolean value, true, right? It will go to the, it will go this one and it will check Mahesh available or not. If available, it will give the Boolean value, true or false. If I remove, like, let me remove this one. This is out. Names dot remove one object. Let me remove Mahesh. In the strings, just to remove and false. See now, it's printed false. It let me put, so this is the, after adding one, this is the remove Mahesh, true, and it contains in the list Mahesh available or not. Then it will be give again Boolean value, that is false. Then this value shifted from 0. Now after remove the one element, let me print again names. Just save this one. Let me run this code. So shifted first this thing. After removing the one element, okay, it's a little right? So it will adjust like this. Whenever you use the remove method, then what is the elements available, it will store like this. It will shift 1 point. Then 0 index available. In the 0 index available, this some element Balram. After that, so all methods. So I already explained that one. System.out.println names dot see now how many methods available. One method available from the set interface, and set interface contains available also set interface, contains also set interface, set. See now collection. Why we are using set interface? Because of it is also one interface extending the collection. So whatever the methods available in the parent class, set parent, all methods will come to the collection. So this collection, whatever the methods coming from the set only. And one more thing, object. See now, object. Object is the super class for all objects. So what I am trying to make a point here, in our application we can use super all classes of super object one and their set parent class collection and their parent class set. These all methods we can use our application based on the requirement. Suppose if I want to use the size. So what is the size? I want to let me know the how many elements available in this my application. So just hit run. It will give the 4, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. based in the sense of index, but size is 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Based on the size only they will give some logic. I mean in the real time, based on the size only they will perform some logic. And we can use like that based on the situation lot of things. Based on the situation they will use the methods and they will perform some applications. Now this is about hash set and some regarding some methods: contains, size, remove, add method. Now let me go to the one more method, linked hash set. In this linked hash set I will explain the duplicates. Let me go to the Eclipse. Just a minute. Okay, it's loading slowly. So in this linked hash set I will explain this thing. Just a minute. Slowly. Just take it nice, it's a stuck. Okay. Let me remove this thing. So one more implementation class of set is linked hash set. Now let me create one more class. New package. New class. In this, let me create one class name as simple mail. Mail sample set. And let me hit the check button, publish static void main method. Now let me remove these comments. Now let me create object new linked hash set and some generics, not generics required, just this one, and their interface is this class is implemented. Let me take some mail. Now interface name is set generics. Let me take object as string and import. We have to import Ctrl+Shift+O. So imported in from the java.util package set available, right? If you go to the set in the java.util package, set interface available. We imported in our application. And hash linked set, it is also one implementation class of set. In this I will explain duplicity. Duplicity nothing but I will add one name second time. I mean I will add one name twice. Then it will ignore that one and whatever the elements available it will print on the console only. That is called duplicity. So right, this is one class. Linked hash set is implementing the set interface. Now just a minute. So mail with the reference variable, we have to invoke the non-static methods. How we come to the non-static methods? Just go to the any collections. Just to see this one. This is a non-static, abstract method, but there is no static keyword, right? It is a non-static method. So we have to invoke that one with the reference variable. Mail dot add. Let me give some mail. Hari at the rate gmail.com and close. Mahesh 1 2 3. See now, I will add one duplicate one. Right? So I added some elements. Before that, let me write, it will take the empty array. Just to save this one, just to run this one, it will print empty array. After adding these mails, let me print it again. Let me save, let me run. See now, some elements added in the array. We know how to store. Like this, it will store, right? Okay, let me remove this one. In this, I want to explain something. I copy this thing. It's not sufficient. Sit there, boys, sit there. Let me draw this diagram. Okay, somehow. Now index always starts with 0. Now what is repeated? Nothing is repeated. Hari is repeated. See now, how many, I added one mail, hari@gmail.com once in the 12th line. Again, I added hari@gmail.com. It's a duplicate. Then it will ignore and it will print whatever the not duplicate, it only it will print, right? That's why I showed this one. If you go this thing, let me drag this one. Okay, see now, you're able to see the, let me minimize this thing. Okay. Observe this one. I added one mail, hari@gmail.com. It's stored. Again, Mahesh123@gmail.com. It's added. Search@gmail.com added. Entity@gmail.com added. TCS also added. But whenever you add a duplicate, hari@gmail.com, it will ignore and it will print whatever the exist in the memory, in the array. See now, Hari is only printed once only. That's why I demonstrated this array. So let me go to this thing. This is one thing. So hence, insertion order set implements the hash. What is that? Insertion is duplicates. Preserve the duplicates, the shared class, and somewhere I wrote, yeah. Duplicates are not allowed. The main purpose of the set is duplicates are not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. In the previous thing, I demonstrated this insertion order. First, it's whatever I took, it's not printed. Based on the hash code, it's printed. For that purpose also, I showed that hash code also. Who will generate the hash code? JVM, right? JVM will provide hash code for every object. After that, let me write one system.out.println, whatever the contains mail. Contains mail. After this, let me write one iterator. Yeah, before that, let me tell one more thing, one more important point. Suppose the default value of this hash code is 16. In this constructor, it will create the hash code object. Initial capacity is 16. Let me take one more. Paint. After this, I will explain iterator. So, the set, the default capacity is 16. One to 16 only. We can add up to 16 elements. But what is our size? Let me take the size. System.out.println reference variable dot size. It will give the integer value. Let me save this one. What is the size? 5. 5 is the size of this application. We can add more 11. Here we can add more 11. Suppose if you want to add 17th element, then what it will do? Suppose I want to add 17th element. Then it is a 16 only. Then what will happen? Collection has some formula. That is, what is the this thing? Default is default storage is 16. Whenever the 75% has fill of 16%, then how much? 75% as a decimal. I'm writing one calculation. So 75% equal to 75 divides 100. It became 0.75 after this. So 16, second step. Step 2, in this step 2, multiply with 16 into 0.75. Then step 3, 16 into 0.75 in the brace. Let me write divides by 100. Then let me take not 0.5, let me take 75. So 16 into 75, it will give 1200 divided by 100. Then 100 ones, 100 12s. So this is the thing. Whenever we add 12 elements, right, 75% of fill, 75% of 16th element. If you fill the 12 elements, let me check, 12. Whenever the 12th element added, then 75% of array completed. Then it will apply, it will extend the one more thing. So whenever the 75% it will grow. We know the collection is a growable nature. Again it will fill 16. Then it became 32. In the 32, again 75% it will fill. Again it will grow some x value. Like that only, if you fill the 12% of elements, otherwise, I mean, if you fill the 75% of this set, the collection, I mean set will apply this formula. Whenever the 75% fill, it will copy these all elements into this and it will grow the array. Clear? This is one point. So here we have the only size is 5. If you add 17, then here the formula will apply and it will grow the array. This is one thing. After that, let me save this one, contains mail. Here let me write iterator. So I will take one iterator is, so my reference variable dot iterator and close with a line. We will return some values to store that one reference variable, that is my ITR. This is my reference variable. Of that iterator also one interface. iterator, it will give the string, it will give the collection. So the data type is string. Control Shift O. Correct. No. Just import the iterator from the java.util package. Iterator is also one interface to iterate all element purpose. Just to save this one. Now let me write here, whatever the iterating, it will store in the one reference variable itr. So let me write while loop for iterating the condition, while loop iterator with iterator. Yes. So iterator, it will take our reference variable object automatically, and as next it will give some boolean value. If it is a true, then it will enter inside the block. And okay, this is auto boxing. Let me remove this one. Let me print what are the elements available. So it will store inside the iterator. Just take the iterator and give in the braces. Just to save this one. Iterator contains the main. Let me write segregation in the string. Save this one. Let me run this code. Okay, condition is true. We have to stop this condition. See now what is happening here. Up to the condition is true, it is continuously iterating, right? Why? Because of the iterator is has next up to the false, it is continuously iterating. So we can use the some break statements. Otherwise, let me give something. Let me put in the comments. Let me save. Let me run this one. Okay. In the Eclipse, it is a problem. That's let me close this one again once. Exit. Let me reopen the Eclipse. We can use break statements, otherwise we can modify that Eclipse. modify the code. Just a minute, guys. Eclipse. Meanwhile, let me write that code. What I wrote here, let first some object dot iterator semicolon my reference variable equal to one more reference variable. Let me take itr. After this, iterator, and let me give here string. Let me write. After this is for creating iterator. After this, I'll take the while loop. In the while loop, let me take itr dot as next. This is the condition. Open braces, close braces. itr dot next iterate. It will give some more thing. Then let me write in email one. This is the one string type. Now system dot out dot println. Let me print mail sent to email one plus email one brace open, brace close. Okay, let me try now. Now let me try what will happen. Okay, object what I have take here. My object is mail. Change to iterator. Okay, and itr. Okay, let me save this one. Let me run. So it will go to first what it does. Yeah, first I created one this one object, not object. So with the reference variable dot iterator. In this method, it will retrieve some elements. What are those elements? Go to the paint. These are all the some elements. Nothing but males. In the males, it will retrieve one after one and it will store. That is the collection type. So that's why iterator and data in the generics I wrote the collection. After that, while loop. In the while loop, I will iterate one after one. Then cursor will move towards to right and it will check in the index number element available or not. It will check, it will give the condition true, has next. If condition is true, then it will go inside this one. Iterator has next. The cursor will move towards to 1 and it will store inside the email. Then I am printing that one. What I wrote printed here? Email sent to some one mail. Again, it will come to the 35 line. Again, it will go to the while loop and it will go to the has next. Then the cursor will move towards to 1 here. And it will check that element and it will store inside this element. I am printing that one. Mahesh. Right? Again it will move to next element. It will check whatever the element available. search@gmail.com. It will print. Like that only continuously it will go up to the 4th element. So after there is no element available, then while loop will come out of the block. Clear? This is how iterator will work. In the iterator internally, what will work? Cursor. The cursor will move towards to elements. Clear? So it will iterate one after the one and it will print on the console. Clear? So this is about set interface. Set interface and their implementation classes has set, linked has set, and sort set interface extends the sort set, and their implementation class is tree set. Clear? So that's it about set interface in the collection. Tomorrow we'll discuss about map. After that we will wind up the collection. After we will go for advanced Java. Clear? So that's it for today. Stop recording. Bye bye.